Hello everybody, so today we're gonna talk about what I think about the Pinterest stock. So right now Pinterest is at $17.45. So and then so that's about $10 billion valuation. And I think Pinterest stock is kind of misunderstood stock. A lot of people say that Pinterest is a social media like Facebook or Instagram. This I don't kind of agree with you, because in my opinion Pinterest is more of a search engine instead of a social media. Because for example, right now recently the search words are trending is how to make a medical mask, and then that's what people are searching on Pinterest. Now you don't search that how to make a medical mask on Instagram or Facebook, right? So that's my point, right? And in other search like room designs on Pinterest or clothes on Pinterest. So my point is Pinterest is more of a search engine, and the right competitor Pinterest against is Google, which is another search engine, not Instagram. Okay, so it's a misunderstanding stock, in my opinion, that a lot of people took it like a lot of old people don't use Pinterest, and then they're a financial analyst for Pinterest. They don't even use it, so that's really sad. And they if they don't use the product, how can you analyze the product? You can't. Okay. And then majority of Pinterest users are female, so that's pretty good, because in my house my mom controls the money. So if Pinterest can get her on the website and use it, then Pinterest will have the most money, I guess. And then another thing, today I was doing research on Pinterest all day, and then one thing I am kind of surprised to see that Pinterest have a lot of cash in the balance sheet. Right now they have $1.71 billion in cash, and then they have very little debt, which is around $200 million. So if this virus right now is April 2020, so if this virus keep going, they probably can last another year or two, just my opinion. And then I also forgot to give a financial disclosure at the beginning of the video, which is I'm not a financial advisor, so this video is for entertainment purpose only. Use it at your own risk. So that's how to read it, so people don't get any trouble. Okay, so let's talk about the financials for Pinterest. So on Q4 2019, they reported $400 million revenue. So that's really good. So US revenue is $350 million, and international is around $50 million. So what they did, I am very impressed with the international revenue growth, because 1 quarter and 3 months they improved their international revenue by 100%, so almost 100%. Because on Q3 2019 they only had 28 million on international revenue, but by the time Q4 2019 come, they have 50 million. So that's around 100% improvement. What's more impressive is comparing year-over-year international growth. So comparing Q4 2019 to Q4 2018, That's about almost 300% year-over-year growth. So that's very amazing. And then let's talk about users. I forgot thought of my head. Oh yes, I got it. Yes, United States they have. I just remember United States they have 88 million daily monthly active users. So that's also pretty good. That's about right now. That's about 20 to 30, almost 30, 20 range percent of the U.S. population use Pinterest. Like United States have 350 million people. So international revenue is not revenue. Excuse me. International users is 247 million. So right. So majority, as you can see, majority of the revenue come from the U.S. So the international ad market is not very mature yet. So I'm pretty sure right now, like Pinterest growing their revenue year over year is around 40%. I can still see a lot of growth in the international revenue because they are only making right now the average revenue per user for international users is 21 cents, and the average revenue per user for the United States is $4. So if you want to invest on Pinterest stock, I think it's there's no doubt about it. It's a very good investment because they have so much cash, so little debt. And then there's a huge potential for international revenue growth because majority of Pinterest users are international, 247 million, and right now they only make 21 cents per user. That I'm pretty sure Pinterest can grow that to $1 because Pinterest can enter. I don't know if they already enter European market, but Europe has high margin business. Now United Kingdom, Switzerland, those are high margin business, and then also other Asian markets such as Japan, Indonesia, huge population in Singapore, Taiwan, those kind of countries that can enter and have a exponential growth and revenue. So there's no doubt about it. I am still seeing a lot of revenue growth ahead and the future. And then another thing I want to compliment Pinterest they are doing well is they're going to focus more on the video market by starting promoting video market. So they are starting to show interesting like how-to videos and cool videos to the users. So it's more of a competitor to maybe YouTube and the how-to category, because Pinterest mainly just get you inspired and mainly just get you to become more productive and get things done. So that's why I think Pinterest is for. And then another thing I want to talk about, and I also listened to the Q4 2019 earnings call, and the CEO say that they are going to focus more on expanding the ad business. So that's good. So that means their international average revenue per user gonna grow with their focus on the ad. And then And then last thing I want to talk about is the CEO. He owns more than 10% of the company, so he have a lot of skin in the game. So that's not really anything that you have to worry about. So to summarize at the end of the video, Pinterest is a very good stock. I don't see much of a user growth. I don't know what market they have already entered or penetration they have, but there's huge potential on the growth, at least 4 or 5 times growth on the average revenue per user in the international market. And then the CEO got a lot of skin in the game, like he owns more than 10% of the company. Yeah, so in summary, Pinterest is a pretty good stock to own. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and click the like button for me. I will be greatly appreciated. And every day my goal is to get 100 subscribers. When I see the subscriber increase by 1, it made me kind of happy and maybe want to record some more financial videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you watch my next video as well.